Alright guys, we got a 2018 Jeep Grand Cherokee 6-cylinder. We're gonna be doing this front brake pads. I did tell the customer we should be doing the rotors and the pads, but the customer requested he only wants the pads. The pads are down to below to nothing, as you can see in there. They're down to nothing, okay? Once we take it off, we will see. So the tools we're gonna need is a pry bar. We're gonna need 3/8 drive ratchet with this T25. This is the torque. Nothing else fits on it, so that's all I got. You can get a C clamp or a compressed tool such as this. That's all we're gonna need. So pretty much this is all we need right here to do the brake job here. So we're gonna start off by removing this little retainer. To take off this retainer, you can just take this pry bar. Just make sure this doesn't hit you on the face and hurt you. Just do that. It will pop off somehow, some way. I'm sure you will get it off. You're gonna put that baby back on. I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. But right now, we're gonna go to this end right here. What I want to show you guys here is very important. Very important, okay? You see this little guy right here? I want you to remove this ABS line from it, because you don't want to stretch this guy. So it takes me 1 millisecond to get this off. And what we're gonna do here is you see how I turned it? So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna be taking off this boot right here. Okay, this is the boot right here, and there's one boot down here. Okay, let me set up my camera properly. Sometimes these boots are missing because somebody else worked on it, but you can use your pry bar here. Simply do that to it. So what we're gonna do next here is we're gonna take our ratchet, and this torque here fits on it perfectly. Turn this baby, okay, all the way. No worries, okay? There's nothing to be afraid of here. Okay, let's see how far I got with that. And you could probably just grab it and just wiggle it out of there, or just leave it in there. Okay, I'm gonna leave it in there because we are okay. And let's take this baby and just leave it right there for now. Okay, what we're gonna do next is we're gonna do that same thing. Okay, let's see, the camera's running. We're gonna do the same thing for the one up on the top right here. Same procedure. Grab my other light so we all can see it better. Okay, let's see how this baby runs. There you go, that's much better. So the second one's up here. Where did my torque set go? Same thing, same tool. We're gonna put this on nice and firm. Okay, and don't hurt yourself. Okay, there you go. Keep turning till this baby is completely loose. And let's push this. You can push this guy just like this. You see how I'm pushing that? But it's not completely loose yet. So let's go a little bit more further. And there you go. After that, we're gonna get this baby from another angle. So what I want to do here is I want to put my pry bar up here, and I am gonna try to yank out this caliper. Okay, you can also reach in here and put it between the pad and the rotor, but we don't want to damage the rotor. So I'd rather just go in this place right here. Okay, I'd rather put my okay, let's get that light out of there. I'd rather just go right over here, this little opening gap. If you push this caliper a bit back, you're gonna have a small little gap right here. Believe it or not, if you use 2 pry bars, you can compress this piston from right here. Just make sure your reservoir cap is open, and make sure you close it back once you're done, and make sure you pump your brakes once everything is completed. Okay, grab onto your caliper because you don't want this caliper to fall and your line gets stretched. So that baby's done right there. Okay, this pad, okay, it was breaking apart. Do you see that? and it's below minimum. I mean, it's almost at the end, and this brake wear indicator sensor was gonna hit. But anyway, that's that. What I want to do is I want to get a little bit cleaner. I do want to brush the area here, so it's the same procedure on the opposite side. Okay, so let's move on a little bit up in the air. Okay, it's that time. We compress this piston right here. It's a dual caliper, so you want to put a C-clamp. Okay, you could do it with a single C-clamp, because I'm going to show you with a single compressed tool here. So what I like to do is I like to put my hand right here, just put pressure on it so this piston doesn't come out. So we're gonna push, and at the same time, sometimes it will get hard, but depends on how crusted your caliper is. There you go, this baby is compressed. Okay, once you get it all the way, you can just squeeze the heck out of it. And let's switch spots and do the same thing. So it's all done here. Okay, all right, so make sure your boot is fixed, nice and fixed. It will have air in it, so be careful with that. So if you see liquid behind it, different story. So what you want to do next is I want to pull this pin off. Okay, do the same thing. I want to pull this pin off as well, and I'm gonna go get a little bit of cleaner. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is, I see a little bit of dust here, so take it easy with this wire brush. Even if you want to use your rag, you can do that. Very simple and easy. All the dust is gonna go away. But let's go down. We need to go down now. Let's go down a bit. There goes my air compressor. Okay, so what you want to do is, remember your brake pad. Let's get that brake pad. This brake pad rides it like that. Okay, brake wear indicator sensor in the bottom, so make sure that's in the bottom. And on the other one, it does not have it, so that's the only one. Okay, so look where it rides at, on the edges. Okay, so what you want to do is just clean this guy off a bit. Same thing here, same thing on the back end, same thing here. Give it a good cleaning. Okay, that's it, it's magic. Spray some of this, and what I'm going to do next is I want to use this silicone grease. Okay, I'm not going to put it on the slider pins. Okay, and nothing crazy, just, if you guys can see here, I might have to go back up. Okay, just rub it on the inside of this boot, same thing on the other one, and that's about it. We're gonna be greasing the brake pads, and this piston area will get greased on its own. It's gonna be a different grease, but let me present that to you guys just right now. So this is the grease we're looking at. Okay, regular good old grease. Okay, that's gonna be on the pads, on where they're right at, outer edges on the pad. Okay, not on the pad that's gonna contact the rotor itself. But anyways, still waiting on the pieces, and let's see how that goes. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is, first of all, brake pads, the part number, using Evolutions. So there's a package in here. Package has a number, and inside that package you're gonna get 2 of these new retainers, so make sure you match them up. Okay, pretty much they look the same. Everything's gonna come in this box like this. It's gonna give you how to break the brakes in, and the part number, which is ripped off. I showed you guys, it ripped off the box here, and that's the part number I showed you guys right there. It's gonna have 4 brake pads. Okay, 1 brake pad is gonna look like this, 2 brake pads are gonna look like that, 2 brake pads are gonna be without those little retainers in the back, but 1 is gonna have something like that. So make sure you grab that one. That one goes on this driver's side over here, just like that. Okay, but what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go up a bit with the camera, and we are gonna put a little bit of greasing right here where the pistons are gonna sit. Okay, and what we're gonna do is take this brake pad, stick it in there and jam it in there just like that, so it goes right in. There you go, perfect. Now what I want to do is I want to take a little bit of greasing. I want to put it right here on the inside here, right here. Okay, that way when it contacts there, it's perfect. Same thing on this, the same procedure on the opposite side. Same thing here on both sides. So this is pretty much bada bing, bada boom job. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a little bit of greasing right here. Very simple and easy. Okay, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our slider pins. We're gonna just stick them in, just gently. Okay, same thing on the top here. Take your slider pin and just make sure they're just far enough so they don't hit the spindle. We're gonna take this guy. You see how my line is jammed, twisted? We don't want that. Let's twist it, untwist it. We take this guy, everything should sit flush. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take our lighting, move it right over here, and we're gonna take our camera, move it on this side as well, because it's time for us to take our tool. Make sure you capture the threads. You don't want to cross thread anything, okay? Make sure your pads are sitting properly, because if you cross thread it, that's going to be a whole new this bracket here. So once you capture a few threads here, I want to lock this one down. So what I want to do is I want to go back here, get the bottom one also, make sure it's nice and even. Like I said, you don't want to cross thread anything. There you go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just hand tighten this. So since our tool is not the perfect, it might jam up. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna tap it. Should come off. Remember, the top one is not tight yet. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna tighten the top one, hand tight. Bada bing, bada boom. There you go. Tool's gonna get stuck again. Tap on it a few times. Should wiggle off. Okay. We're gonna take the two caps, these little caps, put them on, bottom, top. Don't forget to put your ABS cable right in there. It's gonna take you 1 millisecond. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's bring our camera out of here. So this is pretty much all finished out. Cha-ching! Very simple. Watch this, guys. Okay, so what I like to do here is, a lot of people have different tricks. So it's all about your trick and my trick. Once we get it right there, you just force it on. Bada bing, bada boom, take something, tap on it, so it sits in spot. That's it, magic. Thank you for watching, guys. There you have a good, well done brake job without any hassle on this Jeep Grand Cherokee. Thank you for watching, guys.